guys, my name is Shai.
And I'm Aaron.
And we're from the Cleanwater Group. We've partnered with Tangaroa Blue to audit litter from stormwater drains following the Australian Marine Debris Initiative method. You might be asking yourself, why are we sorting through rubbish caught in stormwater drains? Besides loving to handle rubbish, we're on a mission to stop marine debris before it becomes marine debris. Stormwater is one of the major sources of litter, getting from our cities and towns to the ocean where it becomes marine debris. So we've partnered with Tangaroa Blue and your local council to install these cool contraptions called an app source litter trap, Drain Buddy for short, in drains around the city. This stops the litter upstream and identifies potential sources of litter as these traps are installed closer to the source. So if you're watching this video, you've joined an elite group of heroes in protecting the planet. You've also signed up for an upcoming AMDI stormwater audit in your town. So this video is an introduction on what to expect and what to prepare for ahead of the big day.
Thanks,
Cool.
guys.
Step 1. Sign in on the registration form provided. Step 2. Listen to the safety briefing and make sure you have the correct PPE. Know where the toilets, hand washing facilities, and other amenities are around the event site. Bring a water bottle, gloves, hat, sunscreen, and long sleeves if you're working outside. When handling pollutants, gloves should be worn at all times. Check on the event page on whether gloves will be provided or whether you need to bring your own gloves. In most cases, pollutants are pre-checked for hazardous materials such as needles, glass, nappies, and chemicals. However, some still may be present. Use the allocated sharps container for any hazardous items that are noticed. Step 3. Read the sample label and weigh the bag with an allocated event coordinator who will record the weight and the sample ID on the data sheet or on a tablet. Step 4. Pour the bag onto the table at your allocated sorting station. Get your buckets ready next to the table. Step 5. Use the provided hand rakes to spread the pollutants, primarily looking for sharps and glass. Step 6. Find the orange flagging tape and place it next to the sorting tray. Make sure the sample ID written on the tape is the same as the sample ID written on your data sheet. Step 7. Time to get your hands dirty and begin sorting through the material. The best way to do this is by withdrawing small chunks, roughly 2 handfuls, spreading it out thinly, extract the litter, then pour the remaining material, which is most often organic matter and dirt, into a separate bucket. Methods that can be used to speed up the process of separating gross pollutants from organics are the DJ scrub method, which basically looks like this.
So once we've separated the material, just keep them partially separated here so that when you transfer them over into the separation tray, you're not having to re-separate the stuff, just saves double handling. If you're standing up, you can just take the material straight out of the organic matter straight into the separation tray if you prefer.
Step 8. Separate the litter according to the AMDI stormwater categories using the provided separation tray. The tray includes 12 slots, which are meant for macro groups. This means 3 or 4 types of material can go into one slot. Try to dedicate the slots for items with the highest quantities. If you are unsure about which category an item belongs to, please ask one of the event coordinators available. Step 9. Make sure a photo of the separated and counted material has been taken. Most of the time this will be done by an event coordinator, but in some cases you might have to take the photo. Try to use a step to get elevated and get a clear shot of the separation tray. Step 10. Once the photo has been taken, count each piece of litter according to the AMDI categories and record on the data sheet or on the tablet with an event coordinator present.
That's 24.
Step 11. Empty the separation tray by separating the soft plastics, the recyclables, and the containers such as glass bottles and aluminum cans for depositing into the container refund scheme. Certain items such as cigarette butts will go into their own allocated area. Ensure materials are placed into an unmarked bag and not the original sample bag in order to eliminate the potential for any confusion or double counting of samples. Step 12. Clean up the table with a brush and empty the bucket with organic matter into the designated bag for all organics and non-general waste. Prepare for the next counting and sorting.